What is up, guys? Welcome to TSO Crypto, your home for Crypto TA. I am your host, Martin, and today we're going to be looking at, will Bitcoin keep dropping? If you're catching this from live, welcome. If you're catching the replay and having suggestions, let us know what you're thinking again. You know what to do. Guys, what's happening? What's going on? Market's moving down. Why is that? Well, if you remember, we're looking at a consolidation pattern. And when we said consolidation patterns, they're triangular in nature, break 50-50 either way. We're hoping for a movement up on market cap. We didn't have anything bearish. On Bitcoin, we had bearish divergence, right? We've talked about that. And it looked as though we were going to try to break to the upside, but ultimately we failed to break to the upside. Now, in a movement down, where are we targeting? Well, very likely, as you can tell, a movement down is going to get us to target somewhere around here, the 2.05 trillion. That's going to be a lot of money that's going to get wiped out of crypto if we go there, right? Scrog, Andrew, Steve, what's up, guys? Thank you all for joining tonight. All right, so again, moving down, we're still waiting for the measure move. We got quite close with this freaking wick coming down here, but we're still trying to hold somewhere close to around this year zone at 2.25 trillion. Again, target is ultimately 2.04 for the measure move, but we broke that triangle pattern, and again, not the best. We broke it to the downside. Is it the end? No, it's just kind of shitty, to be fair. Because now, from the high point here to the low point here, we dropped, at some point in time, about 18%, almost 19%, right, over the last couple of days. So not to go too crazy, about 5 and 5, and then, wicked it. But, overall, now at the end of the world, it's crypto. We're going to probably recover, right? Now, let's go to Bitcoin, because market cap's still doing that move. Now, is market cap doing anything that is kind of cool? It kind of is, I think. I just got to double check. I got to measure here. And if you look at this, right, it's going to be within the same island, but it's starting to develop some bullish divergence strong without the possibility for action to the upside, right? So that could bring a reversal for us to start moving back up, which is good. That's ultimately what we want to have. We don't have it against the RSI, just against the MACD. And when that settles, go check out Bitcoin, right? Man. Again, this might not be the end, right? We can keep dropping and then have that bullish divergence still. We're still going to have to measure depending on how we continue to drop it. But we got the break more or less when we were expecting to get it, right? We were expecting to get the break somewhere around here. We had run this channel when we were looking at crypto on Thursday. We were opening this Friday candle, and we weren't here on Friday. And we're just kind of like kept on moving down afterwards. Again, on the larger move for Bitcoin, we're looking for a movement all the way down to like 55,000. I'm not sure we're going to get there. If we get there, how are we going to get there? It's going to be important. Now, all things considered, still holding support at 62,423. Again, breaking that triangle to the downside. Here we had rejection, right? So kind of like we're trying to break out, but we didn't because the next candle basically got us back in. Next candle, same thing happened, right? We were like opening here. I think it looked as though we were slightly on the green when we were on this day and maybe coming back in or struggling to stay out. Can't really remember what happened on that Thursday, but we talked about throwbacks and what happens, right? Remember I told you if we fail to break out, if we break out and throw back, and I even drew this like this. I said, look, if we break out and we did throwback and we come back in, we're likely going to plummet farther down. That's usually how it plays out. And y'all can go and check that stream whenever we talked about the triangle forming and how triangles break and throwbacks play out, right? So again, it's something that we know could potentially happen. We are getting it. It's in the end of the world. Well, no, it isn't, right? We're just like, again, it's just a crypto thing. Not going like extremely, crazy about it. Now, where is everything else with regards to Bitcoin and its move? Well, if we zoom in, right, you're going to notice that we are still higher, right, than the previous low. So we're not coming in lower on that price. We take that into account. We're also less negative momentum. And the only thing that we're going to have is a hidden bullish divergence. That's going to go from here to here right now, right? And again, let's just make sure this is going to be here on the daily. And it's going to go from here to here, right? So again, that's bullish. Potential for action to the upside, right? Continuation. Maybe the bounce. 64,900 is going to be a good target. But we're still holding the $60,430, $23,000 at support. Again, not the worst. Things considered, we're kind of holding, right? And Jake says, oh my God, my 30x long. Yeah, right? A lot of people are probably worried about crypto right now. Again, not the end of the world, right? We talked about this. Talked about this happening. Said, yo, guys, checks it, right? This could potentially happen. Not the end of the world, right? It's not the end of the world by any means. It's just a lot of people are probably like, that's it. Rally's over. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Now, I don't like the fact that we failed to get higher than this previous high. I would have loved for us to get higher than this previous high. Now, it's going to be a bit more of a struggle for us to get higher than that, right? Sorry, this is yawn, dudes. I'm like freaking tired right now. So with all that into account, tomorrow, by the way, I'm not going to be here. Tomorrow I'm going to be here. Tomorrow's my birthday, like actual IRL birthday. So I'm going to be out tomorrow. And yeah, it's going to be fun. So with all that into account, Bitcoin getting a small drop. Everything else looks good. And Jake says, I'm getting higher. And I think he means the actual, like, plant way. All right, with all that into account again, we're dropping a little bit. Still have a measure move to hit. I'm not sure we're going to go for the measure move. Right now, we're holding support. I mean, if we do break the 62,423, I could definitely see this dropping all the way down here, right, to the 55. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Bob. Hey, Andrew. Thank you very much, guys. Appreciate it. Yeah, I really wish I was going to be here tomorrow, but I'm going to go out and have dinner with the family. And I'm not going to be stressing to get back in for the stream. It's, a fact. So I want to enjoy it. I want to be with the kids, the wife. So it's going to be fun. Definitely take some time to, relax. So again, a lot of bullish divergence strong here on the 4-hour chart, right? And like the video and follow? Yeah, like the video and follow. Your wife's birthday today, dude. Congrats. Happy birthday to your wife. Bullish divergence strong. Potential flexion to the upside. Could we drop to this level and still have bullish divergence? Totally, okay. So don't be weirded out. We can still hold support at 60,423. And have that support come into play and help us rally, right? So, again, with the bullish divergence would be a very, very nice area. So, cementing it as a strong support before we actually look for more action to the upside. That would be like really, really nice move, right? On that, back here, we had the bearish divergence, and that was on like Monday, right? We talked about it, and ever since we've just been kind of struggling with it. That was the only thing we had. We didn't have anything else that was bullish that was coming into play. The 1-hour chart might be a different story. If I'm not mistaken, we had some divergence here. Yep, see that? Hidden bullish, action to the upside, got that small rally. And ultimately, we ended up failing, right? This was Friday. I don't even think we're alive for this to happen. But if you know what we're doing and what we're looking for, that's going to track onto there. So that bearish divergence from here to here, that get us to drop. Ultimately, we're getting that bearish divergence from this island of negative momentum or positive momentum to this island of positive momentum, and from here to here. So again, right, one island to the next, where we should want to draw it. It was what? Bearish divergence strong, and with that bearish divergence strong, the action down. Boom, started plummeting since. Now, on those moves, Harry, we got the magical thing, had a bullish divergence. Yeah, so on those moves, we got these magical little things called bullish divergence, right? And when the bullish divergence comes in, we're looking for some action to the upside. We're trying to get it, right? When we drop, we felt to drop lower than the previous low, which is good. But ultimately, overall, we are still getting some of this bullish divergence. Now, we're going to have it here. Yeah, we do. We have it. We have it, yeah, as well. So bullish divergence, strong potential for action to the upside. Starting to get that small climb. High to low, low to high, right? Again, boom. Bearish divergence hidden, struggling, stagnating, and then moving down a bit. I don't like the fact that that divergence is playing with that much strength, because it's kind of hidden bearish. It shouldn't be coming in with that much strength. This lasted a bit right there, right? So this move here had strong bearish, by the way. That would bank that most of that move is a strong bearish more than the hidden. Right, I'm just going to draw it in portions like that. And then this is also going to happen from here to here, right? So hidden bearish, action to downside. Hidden bearish, strong bearish in the shorter term, against the MACD, and with that, the moving down. Now, with regards to this move, it's still slightly higher, more positive momentum, higher on the other side. So nothing else that is bullish afterwards, right? It's the last thing we have going on here. And again, that would potentially tell us that we're still looking for a movement down. However, we know Bitcoin's very likely going to be looking at support where we talked about, right? The 62,400? Yeah, 62,400. And that is the ultimate area that we want to hold on to, right, before we start rallying. And on the 1 hour, there's something around the 60K, and that comes from that line that comes over here, right? Some touch points that are on this zone. But ultimately, we want Bitcoin to hold here and start rallying. We could wick slightly, but ultimately, we want that hold to happen at this key support and the move to start going back up, right? So with all that considered, Bitcoin's not really doing that bad. We can certainly fib this to get an idea as to where the market could go. I'm just going to fib it on a new chart, and it's going to make it cleaner, easier to read and look at, right? And that's what we want. We want nice, easy things that we could look at that are pleasant to the eyes. Alrighty, man. This thing is just taking forever to load. See that? Loading. Oh, it actually clicked it before it loaded. There we go. So, from high to low. I didn't want to actually anchor that, so I'm going to get rid of that. So, this move goes from low here, right, to high there. Where could we be aiming for? Well, the 1618, right, at 60,000. Very close. Not very close, still better, right, but kind of close to targets that we've talked about as far as Bitcoin. Again, I measure move from breaking the triangle, right? So if that is to what's at play, we could still be looking for like 60,348. Not be bad. We'll probably be breaking that support we want to kind of hold on to. That is where Bitcoin could be going. Now on the daily, we're going to be looking for fibs here. And the fibs are going to be very similar. If I go from here to here, we're going to be looking at that move, right? So look at that. From low to high. Boom. 618 hit. All right. 1618, sorry. And that we're starting to bounce, or trying to bounce and hold on to that level. We ultimately could drop and start doing like reverse fibs, so then go to like 55,000, and that 55,410 would kind of match close enough, quite close, right? 55,400 and change. That's going to match more or less where we have our measure move down for Bitcoin for the triangle. That's interesting. Very, very interesting, sir. I'm just waiting for it to load again. It's just taking forever, man. All right, that here would be 55,000, right, and change. I'm just going to click it, see where it is. 55,600. So 55,400, 55,600, right? We could fib this here as well to get that same move. And I'll be going from the low point here to the high point here. And on that move again, very, very close, right? 55,496 here. So again, it kind of matches and lines up. So it would not be weird if we actually went to that target. At that point in time, people are probably going to be screaming like bloody murder, crypto's dying, everyone like get out of here, like crypto's not longer good. But we know we can still be looking for bounces and other things to happen. Again, shorter times, and here we have hidden divergence. 4 hour, we have strong bullish, right? And then on the 1 hour, we also stated that although it's nothing bullish here, we're failing to drop. And if we drop a little bit more from here, right, it would definitely start to create some strong bullish within this island. And then we could be looking for that nice action to the upside by having the bullish on the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour as well. So, good stuff. Not all hope is lost. And all things considered, let's go check out Ethereum, 3,066. Probably going to be looking at very, very similar things. And then we're going to do ADA. Because ADA people's in the house. Oh, guys, I am freaking tired, man. I'm not sure why I'm yawning so much. I just feel tired in general. How was the weekend, guys? Let me know in the chat. If you had fun on your weekend, type 1. If you didn't, type 2. Alright, so we're going to grab this. Copy, paste. Again, Ethereum was doing really good, right? It was on this like nice break. And now it's kind of like moving down because, you know, Bitcoin kind of wanted to poop on the parade. So again, targeting 2,431. Not really want to see it there, man. Not really want to see it there at all. Again, nothing bearish. Do we have bullishness? Yes, we do. Well, hello. Bullish divergence strong. With that, the potential for action to the upside. Now, Bitcoin doesn't have it. Remember that Bitcoin doesn't have it, but it's only here, man. It kind of sucks that it's like on the smaller coins. Hopefully, this would lead the market to an action to the outside move. Bitcoin has to want to play ball, bullish divergence. If we do move up, we're going to try to reclaim 3,158. Then we're going to try to reclaim 3,324, 3,539, and 3,642, right? As far as the 4-hour goes, man, coming in lower, more negative momentum, lower on the RSI, even on the move here, right? More negative, lower and lower still. So nothing bullish on the 4, which kind of sucks because, you know, we're looking for that coinciding data. Same thing with the small spikes. There's really not a lot going on here, right? High, lower high, lower high, little lower high, lower high. So everything here, it's kind of good in matches. Only thing would be here for hidden bearish, and that's about it, though, right? Putting that pressure, moving down. Not looking super hot, though, right? Not looking super hot. But if we do drop lower, and if we hold 2,891, particularly this here zone, then totally, man, go for that bullish divergence, right? Strong, potentially. And then look for that nice action to the upside. Again, reclaiming 3,958, then 3,324, and then we could be looking better still. But those are the targets for Ethereum so far. As far as the 1 hour is concerned, this stuff came over from the 4, or the daily. I have no idea. Sure, hopefully it's just from the 4, because otherwise it's going to look really awkward when we go back to daily. All right, we're going from a low point, high point to a low point, and then we're going from a low point, right, to a higher point. So with that, hidden bearish here as well, right? Unfortunately, that is what we have, and that is what is moving down. So again, the data is not coinciding. Data is not coinciding between what we're seeing on, you know, what we're seeing between the daily, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour, right? So I'm just going to confirm this one. Yep, still there. Yep, that's slightly higher than this, and we can read them as like 18.6, and this is like 19.1. So bullish divergence, bearish divergence hidden, moving down on that. Now low, higher low, negative momentum, less negative, and low to high. So nothing bullish coming into play. Kind of like the contrary of what Bitcoin was doing, right? Bitcoin at least had, well, not on the 1 hour, but in the 4 hour, Bitcoin had bullishness. Ethereum's kind of like not having that, right? Only in the 1 hour they're matching with the hidden divergence. And on the daily, you know, at least Ethereum has bullishness. But Bitcoin is like nothing, right? It's like hidden bullish, I think. And Ethereum's like strong bullish. So, yeah, could be looking for a potential pump coming in. Hopefully we're going to get it. And with that, let's go check out ADA. 88. Where are we at, man? I know we had like an head and shoulders coming up here, and we talked about it. Yeah, the people in the hills. Come on, man. Just load up the chart, man. Oh, target hit. Good. Look at that. Almost. Dude, that's almost spot on, bro. Like, no joke. Remember how I told you if ADA broke, we're going to go for that area, the 40.7? Shit, we hit it almost spot on. I'm not really in for that move. What I'm looking at more is like where the measure move ends, right? Like, I had it like right around here. Right? Look at that, man. Spot on hit. Like, it's just like a fraction, dude. It was like a tick below, and then it went back up. And that could be because this is a thicker line. So if I were to, like, you know, place it at the edge, or somewhere around there with the edges, it'll probably be like a spot on hit, right? But that is just missing a touch on that upper line, and that would be there. And again, that is just slightly lower, and then that would be like a spot on hit. So if I were to just take my time and do that other line here, right on top where it touches, right, that is like a spot on hit, dude. Boom, boom. Awesome move. right? I mean, I'm just looking for close enough. I'm not going to take a sizable position where that was going to hit or nothing like that. Again, it's just for like educational purposes so you guys know what's going on and what could happen in the market. Yay! Well, that's what happened in the market, right? Because we had the divergence. We did have some bullishness here. Bitcoin didn't allow for it to play. Bitcoin was like, hell's no, get out of my kitchen. Now, guess what? Strong bullish there. Failed on the fibs, remember? Look at that. Bullish divergence still. It's there. It's strong. It's like actual potential for moving up. We don't have it against the RSI. It's just against the MACD. And this stuff's from like a different time scale. So ignore those little things here. Then we're going to go to the 1 4 hour, right? Because where are we going to go, man? Well, you know, we kind of broke this previous low here on the fibs, right? So yes, we held fibs. We tried to like reject fibs, which were good. And all that happy mumbo jumbo we were talking about. Guess what? Now we're moving down. Oh no. Well, it's the same thing. Boom and bam. Moving down, the 1618 is going to be way down here at 27. I doubt it unless we enter a bull market. Sorry, not a bull market, a bear market. Jeez, it's just a tiredness talking to me. Sentences cannot make I. Again here, kind of like here the 1618. I was just measuring from low to high, see where we're at, and see where we're going from there. But ADA, bullishness, right? Action to the upside. Good. Let's hope we get it. For our ADA, man. Lower, more negative momentum, and a lower, still shorter move here. Bullish divergence versus the RSI, right? Because we don't have it against the MACD. We got it not against the MACD. Worry not about what the MACD can do for you, but what you can do for the MACD, right? Look at that. Boom. Bullish, strong, action to the upside. Trying to get some. Get some. Guess what? Not really happening because, yeah, the move here, it's probably going to be blocked, right? Slightly lower on the price and lower on the RSI. So nothing bearish. We just have the bullishness, though, right? Bullish divergence strong with that move. We could be looking for the 55-cent move, right? That's it, guys. That's the move for ADA. That's the only thing I'm seeing after we went back and hit the support and we hit the measure move for the, you know, head and shoulders. Again, head and shoulders, spot on head, right? Boom, boom, boom. Everything's going good, right? Boom. Measure move of the head and shoulders. Knees and toes, right? Head and shoulders, knees and toes. You all know the song? Look at that. Boom, 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 right? Measure move for the breakdown. Tried to do the throwback, failed, and whoop, plummeted. We knew it was a possibility, and we got it as such. Now the 1 hour charts, tells us that, yo, listen, Link, we're gonna throw bullish divergence for potential movement up. Now, whether or not you want to go get them rupees, that's up for you, man, right? And then it's up to Link to go and save Princess Zelda from the evil dude, whose name I forgot, and bring in the crypto wellness to everyone, right? Because the rupees were Bitcoin, but, you know, whoever created Zelda back in the day didn't know about Bitcoin, but he was talking about Bitcoin back then. I'm just freaking rambling. I'm tired, guys. That's just trying to keep the conversation going. Bearish divergence, strong potential for action to downside. Oh no, we're crashing. Oh, we're gonna go to 40.7 cents again, maybe, because we're getting contradicting data. So here we have bearishness, here we have bullishness, and then here we're like, yo, bullishness. So hopefully the bullishness takes over, right? Hopefully the bullishness takes over, and then we start running up. That's ADA. I know I had high hopes for Shiv. I'm just going to go back and look at it because I think it's... All right, in all fairness, I think it might still be out of the channel and it's just bouncing on it. I mean, it kind of sucks, though. It's still down sloping, which we could go and draw a new channel for. But triangle's been broken down. Okay, so we're still farther down. All right. And the measure move, is it been hit for the measure move of this coin? Maybe. Yeah. Same thing, right? Measure move hit on that triangle on Shiv. And trying to hold on to that 786 back here, right? Definitely wants to hold on to it. Most def, right? After that, 618 up here at like 000, like what is it? 4 zeros and then 34198. That's the moves, man. That is the moves. Where's the dollar at? The dollar strengthened. Oh, see? Oh, how the dollar has strengthened. And now the dollar is in for a good run. Because the dollar is on an inverse head and shoulder pattern. And the dollar is breaking the neckline. And with the dollar breaking the neckline, we're looking for a measure move of up to here, which is going to make the dollar go to like 108. And when the dollar gets there, that means Bitcoin's going to keep on tanking, and Bitcoin could go, in theory, for its measure move. Oh, man, how I hate to see this. How I hates to see this, bro. It is what it is, though, right? There's, like, no denying it. Broskies, that is a harsh reality of the dollar index. I mean, here, kind of like the same thing, right? The not as good looking though, but the inverse head and shoulder was at mate, right? And yo, with this, it's like we're trying to rally. We could ultimately be going for like 109. 109.08. Like, wouldn't be weird at all if it just kind of like try to run there and like, yo, people were like, what? And then yeah, the dollar's like, yo, homies. Again, that kind of matches where we have our line here, right? 109. So it would not be weird if we go there. It's a resistance, and then the move kind of allows for that move to happen. At that point in time, I mean, it's not necessarily that Bitcoin's going to correlate and that's going to make it, drop where it's supposed to go. But we definitely think that if this is what's yet to come, and we look at it at Bitcoin, right? At Bitcoin, Bitcoin is definitely, I mean, yeah, kind of like gonna go for that move at that point in time, which is gonna suck majorly. All right, that would be making it go like here, basically. Right now, we do have the Vince of halves, the halves of Vince. And the halving is on, like, I think the 420. If I'm not mistaken, is it? Jake, is the halving still for, like, 420, man? You know better than me, because I know you were into, like, the whole 420, 2024, which was, like, a palindrome back and forwards. But if you're still here, let me know. So I think the halving was more or less set for that date. I'm not sure if, like, with the transaction, everything that's happening, it's going to get shifted forward or not. But I know that was set to be the dates of halvings. Well, we get that confirmation from Jake in the chat. Should he be here? What else y'all want to talk about? What else y'all want to talk about? Oh, man. Oh, freaking tired as hell, man. Oh, bro, like, the week has been, like, it's just starting, and I just want it to be Friday already. That's how, like, long the day has been. Today was worth like 2 days. Work wise, I put in a lot of time, but it was a lot of fun. I was like in like for like 11.5 hours like at work today. That was a lengthy day. It was a lengthy day, but it was a lot of fun. Alrighty. So, yeah, I think there's no other requests for coins. There's no other things we are gonna be requested to speak on. Right. So, with all that into account, I guess, then, I'm gonna call it an early stream because I just kind of want to crash. And then I'm not going to be here tomorrow. I'm not going to be here on Wednesday. I'm going to be here until like Thursday. And then Thursday and Friday stream. And we'll see where Bitcoin's at by then. I mean, hopefully the divergence is going to hold and help us rally. And then we'll not be looking for like the drops, right? The drops of the Bitcoin. To like who knows where. Peter Brand had an interesting pattern. Well, dude, send it to me. Send it in Discord or something. And we can see what the brand of Peters is doing. Peter Brand. Crypto's great beard. Well, he's not really. He doesn't have a beard, I think. But it would be gray if it was growing. Maybe in white. I don't know. I think he would be like a white beard. Alrighty. So I'm waiting, Mr. Firebeard. Oh, he posted it here. Haha, he has the power. And Mr. Brand says, well, yeah, history question for the crypto Twitters of the world. Does anyone remember this January 8, 2018 tweet just before the parabolic advance was broken? A derivative of BHLD is the hump, slump, pump, dump. It takes really old traders to come up with chart names such as this. Yo. Okay. Bump, hump, lump, dump. Okay. A bump with a hump, then lump with a dump. Okay. Bump with a hump, then lump with a dump. Okay. So he's basically telling us that we're looking for the humps. The humps to come in. Or the lumps. Maybe, man. I mean, kinda makes sense. He'll be the bump and the hump and the lump with the dump. The bump and the hump and the lump with the dump. And the hump and the lump and the lump and the bump. Yeah, maybe, man. I mean, I'm not gonna say no. I ain't gonna say no, but that was for 2018. So, like, what? Like, are we on the 3 now, or like, or does he want to bring it back for like, you know, questioning and be like, yo? I mean, kind of hard to tell. What is he looking at here? I can't make the image. I'm not sure if he's looking at the daily. It says Bitcoin USD is something. I can't see the chart. You, Peter Brandt, why you not put tag on your tweet? Okay, so here we have something. This is from April. So, hump, slump, bump, dump. Okay. Now he added 1. He added an R. Hump, slump, bump, dump. Okay. So what next? A new run? After he determines a breakpoint? Apparently here, those some kind of like universe head and shoulders playing out, right? Because I can see a neckline there. But is he going to suggest that we're going to do something there with the dump? And the pump and the rump and the dump? And the bump. I'm not even sure how many things he has going on here. But, yeah, it's kind of interesting, and I'm going to lie, right? Again, he was probably looking at the same triangle. So that's pretty good. That means Mr. Brand was looking at the same stuff we were looking at. If you respect Mr. Brand, then you should respect us. Yo, I mean, no joke. Peter Brand's a solid trader, man. I'm just making fun because I'm tired as hell. And I just feel like goofing off for a little bit. Because why not? We doing good. Yeah, but he was looking at the same thing, right? So, and shoulder here for the run. We wasn't here when this was happening. We came in here, probably. And, cannot wait for something to develop now, right? We're starting to get that drop. And that is interesting. That's interesting. That's an interesting theory. Okay. Shaman. Then explosion to the upside? Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. It's like a ton of question marks. Like he should get like someone to help him type. But yo, yeah, why not, right? We could be going in for another pump to the upside. We need to develop something that would, would certainly signify action to the upside, right? A big pump seems like it would coincide with a halving. Maybe. I mean, take into account that like he hasn't yet stated where the dump bottom is, right? So we haven't confirmed the bottom. Once we confirm the bottom, right, it would still have to be quite a few days. So if you look at this as like, January something, so like 15 here, right? So I'm assuming he's looking at the daily, maybe. Yeah, daily. All right. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 before pumping, right? So even from here, we need to count 16. So if we're at April 15 plus 16, we'll put it around May 1st, right? May 1st, we would be looking for that move. Maybe. If that is to come then, right? So that kind of sucks because it's really just dragging it out past the halving. Because the halving, I think, is supposed to be set for like April, like 20th. If all goes according to plan. Unless we do like a mini version of this, and then yeah, by all means. But even here, it seems to be more exaggerated. So I'm not saying it's going to be the same. You just need to confirm the bottom for us to start counting and say, well, yeah, I'm not gonna say it's gonna be the same, but it could be. It could be lining up. I ain't gonna say no to that. It just means it has to happen in the next 5 days. 4, because Bitcoin is already trading for tomorrow. The Bitcoin's already trading for my birthday. Bitcoin, give me a birthday gift. Go green. I command thee, Bitcoin, to go onto the greeneth. It is trying to go for that support. Again, I would be surprised if we didn't go here to the measure move. But for now, again, hoping to hold support and then go from there. That is just the hopeful side, technical side, saying, hey, man, the measure move hasn't been hit. We're not even a quarter or halfway through, right? We kind of confirmed it here, but it's not really half-halfsies, right? So the move from here to here would be 16%, so we're looking at around 8. So like here would be halfsies maybe, right? So we still haven't hit that half, right? So halving is 19. Oh, even worse. Then it has 3 days to go there. Again, I'm gonna say it's not gonna happen then, right? Again, it could just happen then. It's just we're starting to become tighter on that frame where we need to get that run going. Hopefully, we'll, and then we'll be happy. We have some of that bullish divergence that could, in theory, be the reason that we're going for that. Right? That is the hopeful side of me. Talking the bear side of me saying, yo, the move hasn't been hit. You have not satisfied the bearish moves. Maybe the 20th for the West Coast? No. It cannot be that way. If it's on the 19th, then it's still going to be on the 19th, maybe the 18th for the West Coast. Like times backwards. You're going back in times, like hours earlier. Not hours forward. It's not hours forward. But yo, that is it. What's gonna be for tonight, guys? I'm tired too. Yeah, I know. It's just been a freaking long day, man. Without further ado, we're gonna call it a stream for tonight. We're gonna be here on Thursday. We're gonna be here on Thursday to talk about crypto and see what's happening. I couldn't even think of the day's name. Hopefully we'll get a better idea as to what's going on. If something cool is going on, if something cool is going on, I'll try to point it out if I notice some kind of divergence or something like that. But again, right now, at support, look at that. Ooh, Bitcoin at support. What we at? Support. Trying to hold. It's all good. Yeah, that's it, guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Not tomorrow. Thursday for another edition of TSO Crypto. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. Lots of love, lots of respect. I'll see you on Thursday. Until then.